From video game chats to social media to hookups at nightclubs, human smuggling is not as far from your front door as you may think.
KPRC2 Investigates has been digging into state data to see how smuggling operations are using the crisis on our southern border to entice people from all walks of life into risking their freedom for quick cash. KPRC2 investigator Robert Arnold has an inside look at who is being arrested.
Southbound, just off 90.
Stop! Hands! You got him? Both? Is that your driver?
He's not even old enough to buy a beer.
I could swear he got the driver's seat.
But 19-year-old Kevin Sanchez is facing a world of trouble on this back road in Kinney County.
The driver said he wasn't driving, but I saw him get out of the driver's seat, so I'm clearly lying.
Galveston County Sheriff's deputies working along the border arrested Sanchez. His 3 passengers were handed over to Border Patrol, all believed to be in the country illegally. Do you remember me? Sanchez lives on Houston's west side and didn't want to talk when we knocked on his door, but he called us later.
Why didn't you stop for the police when they tried to pull you over? And why did your passengers try and run?
Sanchez said he was scared police would shoot him, and he claims the 3 men in his car were just hitchhikers he was helping get to Houston. He's now facing charges of smuggling and running from police.
We've had people from Louisiana, Florida, California, New York that have made their way to the border to smuggle illegal immigrants.
Smuggling is not a new problem in Texas, but Lieutenant Chris Olivares says there has been a shift in the type of person willing to cash in on the smuggling trade.
And these are people that are not your typical criminals. They don't have criminal backgrounds. These are first offenders.
According to Texas Department of Public Safety data, more than 7,300 people have been arrested on smuggling charges since the start of Operation Lone Star in March 2021.
We've arrested people that were attorneys in the medical field, even soldiers. We've arrested one of our own National Guard soldiers that was involved in human smuggling.
And DPS shows those arrested range in age from 13 to 77.
How many of your clients are under 18 or under 21?
I'd say it's probably about 35% are that young.
Douglas Ahern spent more than 16 years with Customs and Border Protection before becoming a defense attorney who has now represented dozens of people charged with smuggling.
Are you getting more clients?
Oh, yes. Yeah, right now my alien smuggling cases outweigh drug cases.
How are they recruiting these young kids?
I would compare it to an intelligence operation for recruiting human sources of information. And they find out, exactly what it is that motivates them to maybe want to make that decision, whether it be drugs or sex or money or whatever the case may be. A lot of times I've seen them communicated through Xbox, PlayStation, Snapchat.
They know how to target a much younger audience by using social media.
Recruiters also create the illusion of low risk. Pick up 2 or 3 people and drive them from one city to the next. You never cross the border.
There is a clear lack of appreciation for the consequences.
I'm not from here. I don't know nothing about no smuggling.
We met Tyrus Nichols after his arraignment on smuggling charges in Kinney County. He said a friend offered him $500 to drive 3 people to San Antonio, although he was a little fuzzy on his Texas geography.
Where'd you pick them up at?
It was in El Paso in a ranch. And when I got to San Antonio, he was like, okay, here go the address to where you're going. And I was like, okay. So I went straight there.
And that was in El Paso?
I guess so. Eagle Pass.
Oh, no. That's Eagle Pass is here.
I don't I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. I just know Eagle Pass, El Paso, that's all I know.
I didn't do anything wrong, and I've lost so much over this.
Matthew Phillips is fighting his smuggling charges.
I didn't cross any borders. Nobody was smuggled. Nobody was hidden. And nobody evaded. I mean, there was no law broken.
Phillips is a traveling merchandiser from Houston. He says all he did was pick up hitchhikers while going from Eagle Pass to San Antonio and believes he's a victim of overzealous policing.
I saw some people and I thought, they're probably in trouble in the middle of nowhere. It's dark. So I pulled over and they said they were going to San Antonio, and I thought it would be great because that's where I was going and it would keep me awake.
His legal battle is costly. He lost his car and he spent close to $20,000 on bail and an attorney.
There's the stigma that goes with being a human smuggler, which I don't deserve. My own daughter has told me that she wouldn't talk to me anymore. I mean, it's a big deal. It's decimated me.
Since Texas began Operation Lone Star, state troopers logged more than 40,000 arrests, totaling more than 37,000 felony charges. Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.